In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B ups on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk, we watch where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in this sacred space. Sports talk, we watch where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch where the passion runs deep. Sports talk, we watch where the passion.
What's going on, friends? You watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do me a favor, y'all. Know you gotta do me a solid. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come in, and subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Subscribe. Happy New Year to each and one of you, as well as your entire family. May the grace of God continue to bless you, as well as your entire family. Hope and wishing you a prosperous year. Hope you get the things that your heart desires. All right. But we got a little business to take care of. Got the best chat room on YouTube. Sorry I'm running late. I was trying to get here, y'all. I was trying to get here. I forgot I said 8 o'clock. I thought it was 9. My phone went off. I said, whoa. But I'm here. I messed up that one. But that's all right. I'm here, though. I'm here. Hope y'all have had a good holiday. Yes, I do. I want to say hello to the people in the chat. I'm finna get ready to talk about Shedeur and Coach Prime in the Colorado football. Miss Kellen Shepherd. No fly zone. What it do? What it do? I love CC. What's going on? RD. Hey, got a little switch up. Got a little switch up on latest night. Latest night won't be tomorrow. It's been canceled. Latest night will be Wednesday. Miss Phyllis is caught up out of town, but she won't be back until Sunday. So latest night will be Wednesday. Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Make that note. I think I'll let everybody know. Miss Diane Brown, I DM you if you're tuning in and run across this. All right. And I think I told everybody else. Yeah. You got a boss, man, but Rep Nelson, what's up, Rep? What's up, Rep? Check your DM, Rep, for Sunday. Sunday at 8, Rep. Sunday at 8. Let me know. Peter, what's up? What's going on? What's going on, family? Ring my bell. What's up? Miss Cheryl Holder, how you doing? Miss Cheryl Holder. Peter, what's up? Oh, there she is. Miss Diane, I DM you over there on your page, the message. I hope you got it. Mike, what's up? What's going on? Doing all right? Appreciate you tonight. It's Friday night, y'all. It's Friday night. Yep, appreciate y'all. Appreciate you all. Yep, Miss Patricia Gordon. RD saying hello. Miss Lady of Elegance Candles. What's going on, Miss Lady? How you feeling? Hope everything's all right. Miss Diane Brown saying Happy New Year, Detroit, Gemini. She's saying Happy New Year. V01, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, bet. All right. Dollar Bill, what's up? Joyce R, what's going on? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all tonight. Rev say you got a citywide communion. All right. I don't know if JR back or not, so I'll just end Steve on him. Miss Kimberly, AKA, what it do? What it do? What it do? Miss Kimberly Wise William is here. Miss Roslyn, what's going on, Miss Roslyn? How you feeling? Appreciate you tonight on a Friday night. Appreciate you. I see you, boo. What's going on, Miss Wise? Hope everything all right. Y'all, let's get into this thing. All right, make sure you hit that like button. If you don't do anything else, hit that like button. All right, let's get into this thing. Shedeur Sanders getting ready for his last game of the year against the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm sure the decision already been made. It just haven't been publicized. And it's also Kevin Stefanski. It could be his last game in coaching the Cleveland Browns football team. You got to remember now, Kevin Stefanski ain't won but 7 games in 2 years. 7 games in 2 years, family. I don't know no coach of no team that gets a chance to coach a 3rd year and you ain't won but 7 games. That's just hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to believe. They asked Myles Garrett about what he think and do he want Kevin Stefanski back. Myles Garrett said, I want things to be successful. However that look. He let them know, hell no, I don't want no Kevin back. Man, we ain't won but 7 games. That's what Myles Garrett doing. The best defense player in the NFL, letting them know. You know, Mary Kay asked him that question. Myles, do you regret signing that contract? And do you want Kevin back for next year? Myles Garrett, I want things to be successful. However that look. Hell, if we can't win with Kevin Stefanski, hell no, I don't want him back. That's what he's saying. Yeah, they might not like it, but that's exactly what he's saying. Matter of fact, I'm sure all of them saying that. Yeah, he don't know what he's doing. He just don't know what he's doing, family. He just don't. Yeah, that ain't hard to find out. He just don't know what he's doing. But once again, Shedeur them out there practicing today in the snow, getting ready. This is gonna be Shedeur's last game for this season, and Shedeur should be going into all season as the #1 quarterback, as far as I'm concerned. Now the Cleveland Browns, they probably be the Cleveland Browns. You don't know what they line to do, so we just got to see how that thing play out. But Shedeur should have the upper hand as far as the quarterback room right now. Even though Deshaun Watson will be more healthier this coming off season, and I'm sure with that contract that he got, they at least gonna let him be a backup. If they don't cut him, trade him, or whatever, they gonna do that. He gonna be the backup. He gonna have an opportunity to compete with Shedeur. That's what I think should happen. Shedeur Sanders should go in QB1, and Deshaun Watson should be the backup. Dylan Gabriel, I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback. They gonna keep him on there, probably let Bailey Zappi go because they wasted a 3rd round draft pick on Dylan Gabriel and gave up on him. Not only did they gave up on him, Kevin Stefanski stopped calling plays for him. He went out with a concussion. The next week, the doctors cleared him, and they still wouldn't put him out there because they see Shedeur is out there. Kevin messed up. That's what Kevin messed up, y'all. He messed around and let Shedeur got out there and outplayed his guy, Dylan Gabriel. Looked better than Dylan Gabriel. Now, Shedeur got to do some things to clean up his game, like throwing them interceptions. 2 interceptions every game. No, Shedeur. No, Shedeur. I don't care if you did just start getting first team reps. The ladies, you know, they kind of emotion. Be wise. He just no. He cannot continue to throw 2 interceptions per game. Be wise. He didn't have an all season. I don't want to hear it. This is a new year. He legendary. He said, "Wrist up." He said he's better than any other quarterback that was drafted in the same draft with him. And he right by that. But he can't be throwing on 2 interceptions. Not every game. So this Sunday, I don't want to see that. Clean that part up. I don't care how many touchdowns you throw. You ain't got to throw now. You don't have to throw now 1 touchdown. You ain't got to throw for 100 yards in passing. Just don't throw no interception. 2 things when a quarterback throw an interception. 2 things not happen. He don't know what he's looking at, and he got a weak arm. You throw 2 interceptions, you don't know what you're looking at, and your arm ain't strong as you think it is in the NFL. Yeah, I get a tip pass every now and then. Okay, I give you that. But interceptions, that can't happen, family. I know the females, they all in they feeling, be wise. They set him up. They colluded with him. They did this to him. He got the opportunity. He got the opportunity, and he done played 6 games. I can hear Miss Kimberly, a.k.a. Williams. I can hear Miss Kimberly Wise with me. I can hear I Love Cece. I can hear Detroit Gemini. I hear him now. My phone going off now. Be watch, you can't say that. Yes, I can. It's a new year. I ain't the same B. Watson 225. I'm calling like I see it. I'm even going to be even critical because you got the opportunity. They trying to take that opportunity away from you. They trying to take the opportunity away from you. So you can't go out there. Reverend Nelly, here go B. White. Maytag B. White. Here you go. Yeah, here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go, here I go, yeah, here I go. Big White, Jerry Judy. Yeah, Jerry Judy is him. Yeah. You see that video, Shedeur at practice today. Throw the ball to Jerry Judy in practice, just warming up. This clown that's out there didn't even catch the ball, didn't even try. Let me see if I got this. Yeah. Reverend Nelson, yeah, Diane Brown, my phone going off now. Ding, ding, ding. Diane Brown. Who it is? Diane Brown. You can't say that about Shedeur. He ain't got first team reps. Ding, ding. Who this is? Kimberly, a.k.a. Williams. Mr. Watts, I don't like how you're saying that about Shedeur. He's legendary. Well, if he's legendary, tell him stop throwing them interceptions. Yeah. I love CC. Boss man. No, I ain't your boss man. Boss man, you ain't got to be so hard on Shedeur. I ain't your boss man. And don't be texting me that this year. It's 2026. I love CC. What you ought to do, put it down in the chat so Shedeur see it when he click on the video and see your comment and say, now Shedeur, now this 6 months. You ain't got time to be throwing an interception because you know they're trying to cut you. They're trying to get rid of you. They're trying to put you out the league. They already know collusion on you. They don't like your dad. They don't like Shiloh. And they don't like Bucky. They want well off out of the NFL too. Here go Reverend Nelson. Bro, man. Be wise. Now be wise. Be wise. You're acting like the washing machine. Make time. That's the stuff I had to deal with this year. I ain't putting up with it this year. Shedeur, you got to stand up in that paint. You got to stand up in that paint, big dog. No fly zone, you know I'm right. Dollar Bill, y'all know I'm right. Let me see, can I find this video of Jerry Judy, a straight clown. I want y'all to watch. Let's see, can we spot it out? All right, Shedeur out there warming up, right? Not this pass that coming up. Jerry Judy is number 3. He gonna be in the black, I believe. Oh, there he is, number 3. There you go. Watch this pass. Shedeur, the coach throw. Now here comes Jerry Judy. Watch Jerry Judy. Watch this clown. Straight out clown. You hear me? A straight out clown. Know the camera's on him. Now, even Shedeur, do you think that pass was really over Shedeur's head? Do y'all think? Do y'all think that pass was really over his head that much? Huh? Is it just me? Am I looking at things wrong? Or is it just Jerry Jeudy? It's Jerry Jeudy or me? Let's look at it one more time. Jerry Jeudy warming up, didn't even make an attempt. Did not make an attempt to catch the ball. He's number 3. That's your favorite player, Miss Diane Brown. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. Didn't even try, St. Ivan. What did? Straight clown. Straight clown. You know what I mean? Dollar bill. If they don't trade that, hey, if they don't trade this dude, get this dude off the team with his jealous butt, you ain't jealous. A straight jerk and jealous. Straight jealous. He know the camera moving. He want to try to show you, Shedeur ain't all that. Shedeur ain't all that. This used to be my team. Shedeur now came along and took my spotlight. This was my team before Shedeur came. This was my team. I was averaging 1,000 yards per season 2 years ago before Shedeur came. Now, all of a sudden, it's all about Shedeur. When I go to the press conference, they ask me about Shedeur. Shedeur is a 4th-string quarterback during off season. They asking Jerry Jeudy about Shedeur's son. That's what he thinking. That's exactly what he thinking. You remember he was riding in that car talking about Kenny Pickett, his man. Kenny Pickett, my man. It's my man. This my quarterback. Straight out clown. They need to cut his ass that they show him 1, 2, 3. The Diane Ross said, that's a lie. I didn't know you talk like that. Oh boy, this is wild, man. This dude out there acting like that, man. That's just, hey, that female stuff, that petty stuff, man. That's petty stuff. They got a game. They got a game Sunday. This their last practice of the year. He out there acting like a clown. Out there acting like he ought to be in the circus.
I want her to be my ball. I don't care if she tall like a tree, get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtags, let's let it come on, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gonna be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby T4 Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with me, see it, never see home. 26 clubs in the crowd, y'all beat the odds. How that's unknown.
All right, let's listen to the head coach talk about.
For him, when it comes to things that we're looking for him to improve upon, I think Coach Musgrave, Coach Reese do a great job with all positions, but in this case, the quarterback position of we're looking to improve upon this week. And sometimes those are very specific individual type things, whether it be footwork or ball placement on certain routes, operation, want to be better in this area at the line of scrimmage, all those things. I think you get great development and progress when you're specific about what you're looking for. So that happens really every week for our players.
That's the head coach, Kevin Stefanski. They were asking him about the development of Shedeur Sanders in the first 6 games. That's what he had to say. Now, you know the word is out. The word is out. This is what a little birdie DM me about the head coach situation. 2 weeks ago, the owner, the general manager, and the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, they met on that Monday. They asked Kevin Stefanski about the future. Do he want to continue to be the coach for the Cleveland Browns? They say it's going to be a mutual agreement that they part ways. And this is what they sent me. And they told me, I said I wasn't going to show it, but I'm going to tell it about it. They said, okay, I can tell it. They said Kevin told the owner, I will only come back if you take the first 2 first-round draft picks that they got and trade up for Mendoza, the quarterback for the Indiana. Indiana Hoosiers. Mendoza, the quarterback that won the Heisman. I said, man, stop lying. I know that man ain't sitting there in that room and told that owner that. He said, I'm telling you, that's what they told me, B.Y. I said, wow. I said, what did they say? He said that owner told Andrew to start looking for a head coach. And that's when you start hearing about the Miami head coach come out. So they don't start the process 2 weeks ago looking for a head coach because that owner shot that down and said, man, ain't nobody finna do that. Hey, I wish I could show the email to you when they said it, man. I said, wow, that's some nasty work there, man. Yeah, they said Kevin Sebastian said, take them first 2 first-round picks, trade up for Mendoza, and he'll be interesting in coming back. I said, man, Mendoza ain't even better than the Ole Miss quarterback, Trinidad. You see Trinidad yesterday? Man, Trinidad out there balling out for Ole Miss. Trinidad looked better than any quarterback in college football. He took down the University of Georgia. Man, Mendoza, man, that dude didn't even throw over 200 yards. He did it. Man, miss me with that. Whoever draft that dude, they gonna set their franchise back, man, so far. Because he ain't the guy. He ain't got what it takes. Yeah, me. Yeah. Hey, Miss Crystal Wild Women said, please trade him. Said, please trade him. So, and it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I said, man, ain't no way that. He said, watch how it come out, B-Watt, when that season over. Watch how it come out. Mr. Watts, watch how this story come out. But Zach Jackson was talking about, you see, Kevin messed up the whole Cleveland Brown organization when they drafted Dylan Gabriel. When they drafted that third round pick, instead of getting an offensive line or a wide receiver, or hell, even Shedeur, they messed it up with Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel ain't showed us nothing. He didn't show me nothing doing OTAs. He didn't show me nothing doing training camp, preseason, nor the 6th game that he started. Dylan Gabriel haven't done nothing. Nothing. Zach Jackson.
If they had it to do over again, where do you think their misses are and where do you think they would have changed?
I think they would have taken any player instead of Dylan Gabriel. Gabriel played one good game. He didn't win because he botched the time management. And then after that, he just flatlined.
What? What did he say? He said, what? If they had to do anything over, who they say? They wouldn't have drafted Dylan Gabriel. One more time.
If they had it to do over again, where do you think their misses are and where do you think they would have changed?
I think they would have taken any player instead of Dylan Gabriel. Gabriel played one good game.
Any player than Dylan Gabriel. Zach Jackson was at every practice this past year. Every practice. He was the first one to come out to us and told us when he was on the show with G. Bush them on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show and said Dylan Gabriel doesn't even look like an NFL quarterback. He don't even look like he belongs in the NFL. I'm telling you right now, you heard it right here first. When that rookie contract is over with, his career going to be over with. His career going to be over. He got 3 more years and it's over with. And I ain't wishing nothing bad on him because he too small, he too short to play in the NFL. One more time.
If they had it to do over again, where do you think their misses are and where do you think they would have changed?
I think they would have taken any player instead of Dylan Gabriel. Gabriel played one good game. He didn't win because he botched the time management. And then after that, he just flatlined.
Yeah.
9 different offensive line combinations is not going to help Gabriel, Shedeur, Flacco, anyone.
They
thought that the left tackle combination of DeJuan Jones and Cornelius Lucas would be good enough.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, that is gross mismanagement.
Yeah.
They had 5 months to do a quarterback search, and they've zeroed in on Dylan Gabriel. And it's just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
They're out there playing full on 11 on 11 in rookie minicamp because they don't know when these guys are going to get reps, and they have to get them both reps. Yeah. And it was so clear from the beginning that Shedeur was talented enough to be worth reps. I maintain that Kevin should have come out and said, Shedeur is our redshirt quarterback. Now, it wouldn't have mattered because ultimately he wasn't, but he should have said Shedeur is our redshirt quarterback.
Once again, that's Zach Jackson of The Athletic telling you about if they had to do it all over again, they mistake. Kevin mistake what gonna cause him his job after Sunday, drafting Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round. And wasn't nobody but Kevin. I know it, dog. Man, look here. I know it wasn't Andrew Berry. Anybody could see that Dylan Gabriel he wasn't nowhere near talent as a quarterback that Shedeur Sanders or any other quarterback. Jackson Dart, they could have had Jackson Dart, but they chose Dylan Gabriel. And here's the kicker right here for the whole Cleveland Browns, not just the head coach. That goes for Andrew Berry and the owner. They could have had Travis Hunter and Shedeur. That's the biggest sin of them all. I bet you look in the Bible, that's going to be a sin. Say, hey, you cannot overlook Travis Hunter and Shedeur. If you don't pick them, you will go to hell. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Lord. That ain't enough. I'm sorry. I can't start this year off lying. My bad. Just was a joke. All right? But I'm just saying, if y'all get my point. They could have had Travis Hunter, a number 1 wide receiver, and a number 1 cornerback on this team to go with Denzel Ward and Shedeur Sanders. What organization do y'all know would have turned that over? What other organization that you know, an NFL team, wouldn't want that combination? A Shedeur Sanders and a Travis Hunter. Nobody but Cleveland. Nobody but you, Lord. Nobody but you. Nobody but Cleveland. Nobody. They could have had Travis Hunter at that number 2 pick. They traded down for Mason Graham. Boy, this is some nasty work. They wanted Mason Graham instead of Travis Hunter. Mason Graham is a defensive tackle. They could have had Travis Hunter, a number 1 wide receiver, and a number 1 defensive back. 2-in-1 player. But they chose not to. Now I gotta put that on Andrew Berry. That's on him there. He gotta wear that one. Boy, that thing that's gonna come back and hunt them. You hear me? You hear me? A Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter, they said, nah, we don't want that. And Shedeur Sanders. They could have changed their franchise. They could have had them this year if they had started off and the Baltimore Ravens quarterback got injured. He didn't play for about 6 games this year. Cincinnati Bengals quarterback, he injured. He didn't play about 6 games. They had a 17-game season. Could have started Shedeur and had Travis Hunter. They could have won the division. They wouldn't have been the laughing stock of the NFL no more. But guess what? It ain't like they had to win 15 games to win the division. You got to win by 9 games. 9 games. That's all you got to do. 9 or 10 games. That's some nasty work, y'all. That's just some nasty work. But listen to another former quarterback that used to play for the Cleveland Browns talk about Shedeur Sanders.
We want a progress update from you on Shedeur Sanders. What have you seen from week 1 to where we are now? Where has he progressed? Where does he need to continue to grow?
No, I thought he had a good game the other day. I thought, look, as a quarterback, I look at that first interception. He's getting hit in the back. The ball gets tipped. I'm not putting that on Shedeur. If I'm going to nitpick, I would have thought maybe he starts his read with the out route by the tight end. Usually in an offense where you have a short out route, that's maybe where your progression starts, and maybe he can get it off a little bit faster. But I'm not putting that on him. The other one is just, I think, as he progresses, you have to eliminate bad football, right? That's the only way to be successful in this league, is to eliminate the bad football. And when you make that mistake, don't make it the next time. And so laying it up there in the middle of the field, I didn't think was a great decision. But there was a lot of plays in this game that I thought he looked better in the pocket. He stepped up. I thought the throw to Tillman, great touch, accuracy on that, especially in those conditions. I think that's one thing I was impressed with. Like, this is AFC North football. Are you going to be able to play in the elements? And I thought he did a good job. The throw to Judy across the middle was great. High-low and the linebackers, the touchdown to Fannin, I think finding that matchup and getting to him. So I see improvement. There's no doubt about it. Now has to come the consistency, because I think if you can eliminate some of those head-scratching plays that he makes, and keep stacking the good ones, I think he makes his case for at least having a shot to compete for that starting role next year.
Former quarterback. They didn't want to hear that now. You think that dude want to hear what he had to say about Shedeur? They want somebody to come on there and just tell Shedeur, hey, as my auntie, you know, we always got a uncle or auntie in the family that tell you how it is. Because my grandmama, you know, she was a church leader. My granddaddy, he was a preacher. But I had a crazy uncle and a crazy aunt. Yeah, my aunt would say, boy, you don't sit your ass down, I'm going to tell another asshole in you. Excuse me, Lord. I don't start off. Hey, you too, I apologize. I'm through with it. I'm drinking a cocoa. Okay, I ain't going to say that no more. But I'm just trying to tell you, they want somebody to come on that show and tell another, anus in Shedeur on live TV. But them folks ain't falling for that. Some of these people ain't falling that. People who done played the game, people who done studied the game, especially done played the quarterback position. Yeah, they ain't finna do that because they see Shedeur out there doing what he's supposed to do. They know what Shedeur went up against. They know that. They saw what the NFL did to him with that collusion, and they see Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns, how they treating this dude, and they ain't falling for it. They didn't want that response from Hoyers, used to play for the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns as a quarterback. Jay Crawford them and Jason Lord, they didn't want to hear that. No, that's why they hurry up and got him out there. They want somebody to come up there and bang Shedeur upside the head every time they get it. Every time they get a guest to come on that show. That's what they want. That's what they want. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Here's Ashley talking about Shedeur's chances on being the starting quarterback. I got 15 more minutes.
Do you think Shedeur has done enough to solidify himself as maybe the front of the mix right now for 2026? And how much impact do you think the Cincy game will have on that conversation?
It's an interesting question because I think, like, the Cincy game, one way or the other, like, they shouldn't say, okay, what we've seen in these prior six and a half games means nothing because of what happened in Cincinnati in a meaningless football game, essentially, right? But the interesting thing is, like, I would say right now, from how I look at things, he does seem to have the inside track for a few reasons. Like, number one, their draft positioning doesn't seem to be that good. Like, we could just say right now, like, Fernando Mendoza is probably going to be a Raider, right? Like, that's what it seems like it is trending towards. So if you're not there to get a Fernando Mendoza type of guy and you're in, like, the sixth spot, like, maybe you are better served getting a really good receiver or a really good tackle, something like that. And if you don't draft somebody really high, then I think, like, Shedeur is in the front of that.
Yeah, Shedeur is in the front. They need to draft a offensive line and a wide receiver. That's what they need to do. That's the only thing they need to do if they want to win. For some reason, Shedeur want to be in Cleveland. For whatever reason it is, Shedeur want to be in Cleveland. Now, since Shedeur want to be in Cleveland, I got to rock with him. Because that's where it's hard at. That's where he want to be. But me, man, y'all can draft 2 or 3 of them quarterbacks if you want to. Just get my dog up out of there. Y'all ain't committed to winning. Miles Garrett told you that. Even Miles Garrett said, hey, long as they committed to win, I want to be in. They don't, I want out. And Kevin Stefanski need to go. He just need to go. That's my take on Shedeur Sanders. But I just can't get over watching Jerry Jeudy didn't even make an attempt. Look at it. If they don't trade this dude, I don't know what they should do. Half-ass running. Then that Shedeur probably tried to throw the son of it. Hey, no, Shedeur, you probably try to throw the ball over here. I ain't finna let you catch nothing ninja. Yeah, I ain't gonna let him catch nothing. He ain't catching in the game and he ain't catching in practice. Yeah, Shedeur might have signed him up. Yeah, Shedeur, you're a rock star, boy. Folks still open gifts.
Got the rollie on my wrist, perfect time. Got the rollie on my wrist, perfect time. Get the rollie on my wrist.
What is it?
Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders.
He's waiting on that one.
Shedeur Sanders.
You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, folks still sending me stuff, man, about that Shedeur jersey. That boy went crazy. Yeah. He went crazy about that one. Here we go. All right. Let's talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. I got 10 minutes. That transfer portal opened today. Man, there's so many folks in that transfer portal. All right. Here we go. That's who visiting and who plan on visiting. After Appalachian State, Dallin, who that? Dallin Manuel. He coming on the 3rd. That's tomorrow. You got a player from New Mexico State, a defensive tackle. He coming on the 6th. You got a Mercer. Now, this guy from Mercer, I see him on the news. That dude, that was a dog down there in Mercer. When I saw that, Andrew Zopp, he come on the 6th. That dude, that was off the chain down there. You hear me? Every time you turn on the Making News, boy, he was on there. Talking about their football team. Mercer Edge, Andrew Zopp. He a pretty good ball player, y'all. Now, I don't know nothing about the rest of them. You got Georgia Southern, Edge, MJ Stroud. He come on the 6th, too. You got another player from New Mexico State, Mitchell. He go tomorrow. Other confirmed interesting. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more players. You got a player from Bowling Green, Notre Dame, James Madison, that cornerback, Justin. He pretty good. I seen some videos on him. That defensive back, Louisiana Tech, Michael Richards. I ain't seen that on him. Western Carolina offensive lineman. Louisiana running back, Bill Davis. Hey, we just gonna have to see. They need a lot of players, y'all. Coach Prime need a lot of players. He need a lot of them, probably about 40 or 50, maybe 60. Yeah, he need them, y'all. He need them. Whether they good or not, he need them. He gonna need them. We just gonna see what the outcome gonna be. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit back and I just hope they get some players that want to play. Not for the money, just come to play because it is what it is. Miss Detroit. You got to give them time, Miss Detroit. We just got to wait and see, you know. You don't know how these players are going to turn out. People in that transfer portal for a reason. They don't like where they at, and they want a chance to show their skill set. And some just in there for the money. It is what it is. They just in there for the money, whatever they can get. Last year taught me a lesson. Last year team taught me a lesson. But they had some dogs to come out. Well, so-called dogs. We thought they were dogs, but when it came to out there on that field, that product on the field, it just didn't look good. It didn't turn out well. It just didn't turn out well. Jay said, oh my goodness, we just need to pray that God gives him some. Yeah. Now, he ain't going to get no big-time players. He might get 1 or 2. He ain't going to get no players from Auburn, Georgia, Alabama. He ain't going to get them kind of players. He's going to have to get some low-level players because Coach Prime don't want to spend that money. Plus, they probably ain't got that money like that to spend on them. So, it is what it is. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Yeah, so it's boy, it's gonna be rough, y'all. Only thing I say, just hold on. We just gotta hold on. We don't know how it's gonna turn out. We can say them players gonna be good all we want. They get out there on that football field. I won't know until they play Georgia Tech, that first game of the year. That's what I'm gonna hold my peace until then. When they play Georgia Tech, the first game, because you just don't know how they're gonna turn out. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You have to wait and see. You just got to trust and believe. I trust and believe Coach Prime. That's where I'm at. Very rough. Hey, real rough, big dog. That thing rough, man. Yeah, it's rough, boy. Yeah. When I saw that list came, I said, damn, this all what they got? I said, dog. That's who they got. That's who they putting their faith in right here. Man, I was thinking the first player you want to get is who gonna start. He look like some bag up player. Now the dude from Mercer, he pretty good, y'all. I ain't gonna tell him. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you on that one. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. It just, yeah. We're gonna see how it turn out. We're gonna see how it turn out. Just wait and see. I ain't gonna put no pressure on him. Not right now. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, family. I gotta get off this thing. But I'll be back tomorrow night at 9. I'll be back tomorrow at 9. I don't know why I did 8 today. I'm glad I made it here. I'll be back tomorrow at 9. Don't forget, latest night will be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You got RDRD. You got Miss Diane Brown. You got Miss Kimberly, AKA. And you got, I got one more. I don't forget. Got I Love CC. She said she's going to control the chat room. And, oh, yeah, my friend, Dr. Angela McIntyre. Got them four right there. They're going to do latest night, and we're going to sit back and have a good time. They're going to talk about Shedeur, and they're going to talk about the Colorado football team. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Happy New Year to each and one of you, and may the grace of God continue to bless you. Thank you for watching Sports Talk and rocking with me tonight, and I appreciate y'all. All right? It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year for us. Not just me. It's going to be a good year for us. I'm praying that. Already I'm praying that. And God now answered my prayer. He said, yeah, I got y'all. I got everybody connected with Sports Talk. We'll be wise. All right? Peace. God bless you. Thank you.